only I could change it now. Not sure I even would, 'cause I can feel it in my bones. Regret misunderstood. It's just a feeling that I found. Are we forced to play this out? 'Cause it's not supposed to be this way. Telling yourself it's just too much, with your intentions to give up. No, we're not supposed to feel this pain. 'Cause we can be a little too hard on ourselves. It's all for nothing. We can be a little too rough on our hearts. It's all for nothing. We can be a little too hard on ourselves. It's all for nothing. We can be a little too rough on our hearts. It's all for nothing. It doesn't matter anyway. It's okay. It's
Welcome to the stream, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry I'm a little late. Had an errand to run. Let's just jump into it. We're gonna go into some Dragon Age Origins, and possibly jump over to some Back 4 Blood or Dead by Daylight later. So, with that, let's get this shit on the road. Switcher was beating my ass, bro. It's hot as a motherfucker. Alright, let's go find the Houndmaster.
I understand your joining is complete. You are blessed by the Maker. I understand your joining is complete. You are blessed. By
Okay.
the Maker.
Kennels are over here.
As you say.
There we go.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help. This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first. Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down. Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? It might indeed be. May I see it? Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could. A day, maybe two. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
Hi, how are you?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Go. I want my fucking waifu back. Alright, I'm done being a chubby fuck.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order. Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Cailan. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
You my
Enough
dick.
of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
Circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Cailan. A glorious moment for us all.
Man is clearly evil.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right? Yes, so am I.
You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you. The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Jesus.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
We're going this way? Oh, we've got a level up? He's a Templar. Interesting. So his popcorn is fucking slapping.
Very well.
Oh. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just checking something quick. Which way am I going?
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here. Archers! Hounds!
Poor doggo.
For Ferelden!
Let's cross the bridge and get to Shao.
There! You will fall!
Help me. They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Shall be done.
It's a gotcha! There is no glory in bloodshed! Right then.
I shall do it. It is begun. I shall do it.
Oh, that's bad. Use your abilities!
Take that! This is it!
Well, shit.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of Ishal.
You will fall! You should never come.
Help me. They're everywhere. You. Cut them down!
Oh my god, my fucking character went down.
On it.
Die! There's so many!
Very well.
The Darkspawn have sensed us! Now we do battle!
I shall do it.
Very good.
It is begun.
I shall do it.
For the fool's sake!
I shall do it.
Okay. Went a little better that time.
It's a trap!
Shall be done.
Quickly, fight! This is it!
I shall do it.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly!
Oh god, my boys are getting beat the shit out of them.
Come, let us end this! Good! Another down! This is it!
Fuck me, bro! Pain, can't get enough pain. 'Cause I'd rather feel pain than nothing else.
There, a cunning trap.
Okay, that didn't go very well. Bro, these guys do so much damage. Ooh.
Trap. It is begun.
Okay, that one went a little better.
Look there. A cunning trap. I am armed. Very well. Right.
I got our mage one down.
Very well.
That's so bad.
As you say. I shall do it. Best be wary.
Okay. It was tough, but we got it that time.
It is begun.
These fights aren't a joke, bro.
Very well. It is begun. Let's take this quick! I'll give them an advantage.
Let this mage heal up for a second. I thought there was something to loot over here, actually. Am I crazy? Oh, there we go. Okay.
As you say. If we must fight, let us do it quickly! Rid of you! Get off!
Oh my god, he crit the shit out of me.
Very well.
God, these jokes are no, or these fights are no joke, dude. Okay. Gotta make sure we didn't miss anything in this room.
It shall be done.
Cool. A gift, okay. I think I know who I'm gonna give that to.
I shall do it.
What did I tell you?
Very well.
Not too shabby, not too shabby. Wait for this guy to get his health back. Oh my god, it takes forever, never mind.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later.
At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time.
Taron Logain will be waiting for the signal.
Save the game.
There! 4 of the fiends ahead!
I shall do it.
I shall do it.
The Darkspawn have sensed us! No quarter shall be given!
These fights are so much easier and I do not like it.
It shall be
It's
done.
making me nervous. Fuck. Fuck. Easy clap. Easy clap. My shit's gonna be overweight soon, bro. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh god.
Okay, done with you now! Let's have at it! Don't give them the advantage! That's it!
That's a lot of blood.
I'm gonna be over encumbered soon. Ruh-roh. I think I know what's coming.
Logain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Shall be done.
Not too shabby, not too shabby. Cool that you get like elemental arrows really early on. Any better weapons? No. Okay. Not really much we can do there.
That lever over there. Release the hound.
Oh, you like that? Oh, get him! Get him, boys!
Shall be done. I shall do it.
Let's go, dude. That's cool. What the fuck? That's really cool, actually.
There's more of the fiends ahead.
Shall be done.
No quarter. Let's have at it. We must gain the advantage.
Right, man.
Damn you!
You leave the fucking dogs alone, you son of a bitch! You're fucking with the doggos, I don't like it. Oh my god. I mean, so that's pretty trash. I'm running out of space, dude. I didn't realize I should have sold all my shit. We're also going to be definitely raising our strength after this.
It shall be done.
Alright.
Very well.
I must maintain.
Oh, what is this?
Very well.
I'm gonna take it, but I don't know if I like it. I want it. Of honey. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh.
Shall be done. Very well. I shall do it. Shall be done.
This is it! For the full thing! I am armed. Let's grab some glory!
Wait. Leave my boy alone. Run! Alright, you need to use a health potion. Oh god.
This is too much. What?
Shall be done. I shall do it. Very well. It is
Glory and bloodshed!
Oh, this is so bad.
Oh no,
say.
don't!
shall be done.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late. I shall do it. Very well. As you say.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Oh, that man dead. This is bad. This is real bad. Monka W, bro. Let's go, it's mommy.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased. You were injured, and then Mother rescued you. Do you not remember? Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well. All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke. Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal. I do not mind. Take your time. I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you. What a sensible attitude. Mother is seldom sensible, however. She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you. We are safe for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it. Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now. I do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it. I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
You're coming with me, baby.
You must speak to Mother, then be gone. You have an army of Darkspawn to avoid, and 'twould be best to get an early start. I will stay and make something to eat.
You're coming with me, baby. That's my queen right there. She's my queen.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure. Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the King. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not? If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should. Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
Me? I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution. I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
You have more at your disposal than merely old friends.
Of course! The treaties. Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
So you are set then? Ready to be Grey Wardens? No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the Wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
You will regret saying that.
Dear sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so? I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your
Fucking
approval.
love her so much.
Farewell, mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
And now we have Mommy. Let's get some points in strength. Holy shit. We'll do that. One more in willpower. Interesting. I guess let's get riposte. If we're gonna play a duelist, I feel like that's not gonna be a bad thing to grab. Let's give you some more decks. Let's give you combat tactics. Need to be level 9. Honestly, you're a tank. Alrighty, and Morgan. God, it's so ugly. Alright, and now... we should be able to put... this is better... that's better... Okay. Cool.
Speak.
That's a lot of spells. You again, Flemeth. Bye.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most... fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bann Teagan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bann Teagan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Yikes, bro! Just put her in her place, Jesus. Cause, why does the armor have to look so dumb? Popper! Oh my god. Popper! Ow, bro, what the fuck? Stop beating my ass, bro. Fuck you. Damn, Markin putting in fucking work.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Oh, fuck it, Papa. Shut the fuck up. I get to name him.
We won? We did? Yay! We won! Yay!
What a good boy.
I shall do it. Very well.
Wake up, gentlemen! More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers!
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules. Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Teyrn Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But aren't them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your Darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
Hmm.
You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today. And just when we had things settled...
Yeah!
Very well. As you said.
Oh, shit. Maybe we'll...
Wake up, gent. Now, is that any way to greet someone?
Oh, right. Right. We could...
You have a point. Well, you don't say.
There's...
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected. Then take it. Do enjoy your stay in Lothering and all that.
What do you wish of me? If you must. I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend. Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know? Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed. The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same
God,
as
I
they
love
are.
her so
I
much.
learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess. There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary. They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask. Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch? I wouldn't advise it. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
It is begun.
Oh, fuck.
I shall do it.
Down you go! For the fools, then!
I shall do it.
It's your time to die!
Just die already!
Too easy!
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all. Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry. Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear. Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
Money, money, money. Easy. Give me my money.
What do you wish of me? If you must. You are very cute to ask so many questions.
She thinks I'm cute.
And I am glad you are so glad. My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes.
Stop!
Why
she's so cute!
Which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more. They came with as much swagger and arrogance as they did self-righteousness. Pity them if you wish, for they held none for us. Flemeth would warn them, once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom. Me? No, I never did any of the killing, until later. And even then, Flemeth was a glutton for that sort of thing. Thankfully, the wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere, and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum. Perhaps they did. Still, I do not begrudge them doing what they believe is necessary. The Chantry sees any mages not leashed to the Circle of Magi as apostates, and apostates could become maleficarum, evil mages that resort to blood magic and become demon-enslaved abominations. It may even be true. Still, those of us who prefer freedom see no reason to submit. Thank you for small favors, then, at the very least. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
Sorry, bitch, we talking.
What do you wish of me? If you must. Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be? You mean, is she truly the Flemeth of legend and story? Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire. As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful. A fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her. Many centuries before this land was even named Ferelden. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conobar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conobar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conobar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed. The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conobar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge. Spirits first, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. Flemeth did not turn to the demon until much later. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies. The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began. The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her. You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one, and these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed, so should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too. The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts. It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well. Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless. Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on. What do you wish of me? If you must. Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I? Beg pardon then while I jump for joy. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness. Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for. Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a Chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested. Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting? Do not speak to me of trivialities. Your culture is not so entirely different. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes, how to eat at a table, how to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again. Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Well, there it
Waifu
is.
for Laifu.
Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. if you asked.
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first. But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them? There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
I can give you directions, if you like. If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully, they will still be there. He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is. We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy. That will be at their tower on Lake Carlenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is. Then you have a plan. Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Okay. I think we're gonna go for elves first.
So what's the deal with... It's just a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
I heard those bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars kill them?
I hear you drove off those bandits. I hope they don't come back.
A few knights have come through here searching for some holy artifact. None of them stopped to help.
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits. Many didn't.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost. You might find that, though it's probably just frightened gossip. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend. I'm just warning you, things may not be as hospitable as you would expect. People are frightened. Best of luck wherever you might go.
God, that armor's fucking cool.
Greetings to you, good sir. If it isn't too much to ask, might you spare some bread or anything? We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves like us. Surely you understand.
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
Yes?
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees. Don't be foolish. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds. She was not. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken. And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been. Do I not? I am still an apostate mage, even if I have left the wilds. The Darkspawn are yet undefeated. No, there is much that remains. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
I'm cold. I don't like this.
Yes?
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will. Let us assume that this imaginary good side exists. What exactly would be the benefit for you to get on it? Oh, do I not smile enough to suit you? How very negligent. Let me see. I would expect favor to come with a price. Perhaps you would be willing to pay a compliment. Is that too much? Hmm? I suppose stating the obvious will have to do. Very well, then. You are on my good side. Best watch your step that you don't fall off.
Huh?
Yes? We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will.
Or saving just in case is a bad idea.
Yes? We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will. What's this? 'Tis a rather odd discussion you seem to desire, leaning in so closely. Oh, it's humor you desire, hmm? I didn't realize comedy had anything to do with this. How true. Let us do it right, then.
Oh god. Alright, just in case this isn't safe for stream. Just in case. Okay, I think we're good.
Yes? We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more. Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving. Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. Hmm? My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something. All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Why then? You what? Resistance. Okay, that works for me. You really don't have anything that exciting. How do I gift people?
Yes? We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will. And you wish to do this in front of an audience, do you?
Oh, super. Excuse me while I begin projectile vomiting.
What is that, Alistair? We were not listening.
We're maxing out the relationship. Hey, how's it going, Michael? Are you feeling better, man? You fucking went through the ringer this weekend. It's Tuesday night and I'm just hearing from you. This shit's wild.
Very well.
Ooh, flasks. Nice. Dude, holy shit. That fucking sucks. These are yours, so I'm gonna go to fucking jail. Accept that. And actually, I was only gonna stream for a couple hours tonight. Let's go ahead. I already saved, but do it again because I'm a fucking lunatic. Alright. I'm actually calling the stream, boys and girls. We're doing a short one tonight, just because, worked late. We will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Most likely going to be starting up with some Dragon Age Origins again. We might do some Dead by Daylight. And I'm going to see if, you just... Okay, fine. You know what, Michael? For you, I'll stream for just a little longer. For just a little longer. We'll do like another 30 minutes of stream. No, you're right, you're right. I do have it listed on my time frame to stream for until 11, so I'm just gonna get off early tonight. You like the transitions, dude? We got scene changes, we got fucking Dude, I'm popping off, baby. Stream dream.
Very well.
Barbarian mace, what the fuck? Yeah, I'll play a little longer though. Are there any games you'd be up to play? I'd like to jump in voice and do some games sometime. I mean, I'm doing this as my single player game, so I'm down to play other stuff too. Like, I'm trying to like divide the stream where it's like, yeah, I'm still figuring out the audio. It's not perfect.
Just how smart
It's a
Amabara is
start.
supposed to be, anyway. Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know.
Got the pupper. Got the pupper. Oh, he cleaned me off of all my blood, but everyone else is a bloody mess.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Fuck, I love this game, bro. I'm doing a complete fucking Dragon Age series playthrough. But, yeah, if you want to do, like, Sea of Thieves or something sometime, like I said, I'm trying to, divide. Half the stream is typically towards multiplayer games, so Dead by Daylight, you know, Back 4 Blood. And then the other half is dedicated to a single-player game, which currently is the Dragon Age series.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of. Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
In 1440. I think I cap out at 1080, man. Oh, you're talking about Sea of Thieves? Dude, Sea of Thieves at 1440 would be fucking nice. Actually, if you wanted to do like a Friday or Saturday, probably either Friday or Saturday, yeah, because Saturday I'd be streaming later. I'd be down to do like a Sea of Thieves run. It'd be super fun.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travelers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Okay. Sure.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps? I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
I'm not. I don't know how to make traps on this game. Yeah. I mean, Friday, well, actually, so if we did it Saturday, I could, I probably won't be streaming until, like, well, actually, honestly, both days work for me. Yeah, I'd be down 100%. I'm also going to be starting,
Your grassland eyes are inept. Forest failed to protect us. Never our gods deserted us. There's no protection here.
both nights I can get in time for both, my,
Mera de twasit, Aban Akyun,
I'm sorry.
Shokra.
I can get my single player
I'm
game in
son
Dragon
of
Age,
King.
and then yeah, 100%.
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. You mock me, or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate. No doubt. What help do you seek? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is
Bitch!
true.
You're talking shit!
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother's so afraid of him.
Talking so much shit over here, and I'm still gonna let you out. Revered mother. Wondering if this is where they live? Oh, shit. Can you tell this game's a bit aged? Oh, shit. Shit, I didn't get it off in time. Uh-oh. 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 Come on. Come on. There we go. And everyone back up. Everyone back up. Come on. Come on. Everyone back up. Everyone back up. Everyone back up. Fuck me. Why would you do that? This game is old as shit. Oh my god, Alistair's already down. Oh my god, he's going down so fucking fast. Oh,
great. No wonder to stop for lunch, too.
use the fucking health, you stupid fuck! It's fine. Everything's fine. We'll come back. I gotta get this guy fucking released anyway. What is this place?
Well, look what we have
Well.
here. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen one?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
I doubt he would listen. He blindly follows his master's commands.
I am not the blind one. I served at Ostagar, where the Tern saved us from the Grey Warden's treachery. I serve him gladly. Enough talk! Take the Warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this quick.
You should run while you can. Be careful!
Alistar, are you going down again? God damn it, Alistar!
All right, you won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be.
What do you want to tell him? I'll tell him right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help. I am glad you found it in your heart to offer those men mercy. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana.
Fucking Liliana, baby!
Oh, I was.
I love her, dude.
They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Ah.
The Maker told me to. Then you believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
This game came out.
Thank you. I appreciate
hold on,
being
give me a
given this
second.
chance. I will not let you down.
Absolutely, we're getting Liliana in here. Okay, let's take a quick look. Oh. Oopsie. Oh, came out later than I thought. So 2009. So it's 12 years old. I thought it was a little older, actually. Huh. It's not nearly as bad as I was expecting it to be.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Ooh. I'm always looking for fucking shit to buy. Thorn of the Dead Gods. Seems pretty good, actually. Physical resistance, it's pretty good. More gifts. No, I'll buy a gift. I'm trying to bang all my party members, so this will be fine. Is this better? I don't think it is. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Well, let's go take a look at Liliana, what she's got on. Oh, you've got some dog shit on. So you've got so it's stealing, you've got combat efficiency. Fuck, I'm coercion. Coercion? Coercion? Words? I need more combat tactics than these people. So Morgan's got... Okay. Not that, how... Jesus Christ. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. So she's got Shapeshifter. So I think I'm gonna have you become... What has Liliana got? So you're an archer, actually. So do you have a bow yet? You don't? Okay.
You're here about food. Take it up with them. I got other gear to sell.
Okay.
You're here about... I got other gear to sell.
So let's buy a helmet, gloves, boots, chest. Making me spend all my goddamn money on you.
You're here about... I got other gear to sell.
Oh god damn it, that's not what I meant to do.
I got other gear to sell. A whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food. You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks. Here, I got other gear to sell. Check the Chanter's board by the Chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison.
A mot.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down.
You want to
make
see
them think
Mommy?
twice.
I'll show you Mommy. Hold on.
Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock.
Yes?
Morgan is fucking Mommy. Okay, Michael? Best waifu. Like, a top 5 throughout all video games.
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will. And you wish to do this in front of an audience, do you?
Oh, go on, you two.
Ooh, you hear that? It seems we have approval.
I'm gonna fuck her. I'm gonna fuck her. I'm gonna fuck her.
Lothering? I think it started as a settlement by the river, and then grew when it became the place where two roads met. There are always people in Lothering, but many are just passing through. Yes? Well, here I am. I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain.
Liliana's a pretty
But I had a
badass
dream.
character, though. She's
In
so
it,
sick
there
in
was
the
an
other games.
impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in. I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
What can I say? Best girl. Best girl. I fucking love Morgan. I mean, I love Liliana too, dude. Like, Dragon Age, BioWare in general just knows how to make some top tier waifus, okay? If I ever do a fucking Mass Effect playthrough, Tali. Okay, let me tell ya.
I suppose you will never understand. No one does. It's alright. I know what I know. And no one will ever make that untrue.
Oop, accidentally made her upset.
Yes? Well, here I am. What is meant by someone like me? And there were no beautiful, charming women in the cloisters, you think? You would be wrong. There were many lovely young initiates in the Lothering cloister, all of them chaste and virtuous. It added to their mystique, because then they were forbidden, and forbidden fruit is the sweeter, no? Flatterer. I, however, did not take vows, and so perhaps I am not as enigmatic? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all.
It's the
who seek
horny
it,
playthrough.
a
What can I
chance to
say?
stay and become affirmed. I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Okay, we got some approval there. Just not quite sure.
I've got a cousin in the Templars. He says the mages in the tower out on Lake Calenhard are all turning into demons.
Let's see if we can defeat these guys up here. I also still need to figure out how to get this guy out. And I need to level up these characters.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Bro, what the fuck?
Shall be done.
Wipe them out!
You say. Shall be done.
That's a spooky. It's a lot of fucking people to try to defeat at once. Some lesser healing stuff though, we take those! Okay, well, I'll give it a second, let everyone heal up. So you have cracked skull.
Let us go.
You also have a cracked skull, so we can use... Okay, you're cured. You're cured. Let's go ahead and save, and we'll try this fight one more time. Mostly because I fucking need XP bad.
Enemies approaching!
Alright, run backwards.
Another battle, I see.
Very well.
A bit more dark. I am ready. Don't give them the advantage.
You say.
I'm gonna have to get some more fucking healing. Jesus Christ. Alright, come on. Go, 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 go.
It is begun.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Very well.
Okay, Liliana's kind of making a big difference here. Okay, that's better. That's better. Built different. Solid amount of XP. Just because I don't have loot, but hopefully some of these guys do. They didn't. Not promising. Alright, let's go. Let's get back into town. I want to see how to get this guy unlocked. Shit. Okay. Or have I ever told you how much I love these games? They're real good games. The cool thing is, so I keep talking about all these games I want to play, but since I'm streaming, I swear to God, playing single player games is so much more enjoyable when you're streaming and talking to people. Because like that downtime, you don't have it anymore. Because you can talk to people. It's sick. So, how many what? What did I say? What did I? You can have 4 people in your group.
What is it?
But if I go to a camp, I think there's like a total of like 10 companions to pick from. This is pretty much going to be my party, though. I might switch out Liliana and Alistar, but Morgan stays. That's mommy. That's mommy for life. But, so, the new Pokemon game comes out on the 19th. I'm gonna be playing that. It's the Diamond and Pearl remake, so it's not like I'm excited for it, but it's not like, oh my god. But that's what I'm gonna be playing. And then between then, we'll have Battlefield. And then there will be about 2 months before my next big game comes out. So I want to get through the Dragon Age series. And then I was thinking maybe I could do an Elder Scrolls series playthrough. Just do the base game with some mods. Just like graphical
this
stuff.
thing you and him have going. Doesn't that violate your vows?
What? What kind of question is that to just blurt out? What do we have going?
Yes, I'm that blind. I so totally did not see you ogling each other before.
He was not ogling me, was he? Was he really ogling me?
Now that you say it, I'm not sure. Maybe he wasn't ogling you. I don't know. I could always ask him.
You can't do that. Could you? You couldn't do that.
I could, but I won't. Next thing you'll have me pulling his hair and passing him love letters.
Just mind your own business. How inappropriate.
I'll start. You fucking with all.
Yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind?
Bro, I'm super pumped. Battlefield is gonna be a sick fucking game to like stream with the boys. And I've got the whole setup to go where I can mute myself in Discord during the stream so people don't have to listen to me talk. So it's like we won't even be streaming. It'll just be me and the boys chilling, dude. I'm super pumped.
Where did you hear this? And you believe everything you hear? Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers. But some of them are what we call bards.
Yeah, like the issue is when you play them normally, there's just so much fucking downtime. But like, I get to talk with the boys when I'm streaming this game. It's sick.
Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are. What do you think? They infiltrate, steal, sometimes assassinate? It depends on the bard. In Orlais, there is much rivalry amongst the highborn. They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the Empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite, and in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil. In secret, they plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players. I have revealed too much, it seems, but it doesn't matter what I used to be. It is the past. My skills served me well, but the day finally came when I decided to just put them aside. I found myself in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry, and when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to say the Maker brought me here.
Okay.
Yes? Something you need?
You learn your professions from these people. Okay.
Yes? What's on your mind? Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able
Now
to
I have to
benefit
figure out who the
from them, I
duelist
think.
is, because I want to become the duelist class, because I want to fucking be a dodge tank that just fucks shit up, dude.
I know one, told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone. Maybe you have heard of Flemeth? Are you sure? Was she the Flemeth of legend? Flemeth, the devourer of men? Flemeth, mother of witches? Flemeth, demon-touched, who dwells in the mists? Ferelden mothers scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth. They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you. Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous as the sea. When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Highever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him. Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love. Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands.
This isn't how it actually goes, by the way. Flemeth was with
for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her
the guy
face
that she's
one
talking
last
about,
time.
who she ran away with,
Flemeth's
Osen.
heart swelled
At
with
first,
pity
and
for
then
the man who
Osen
once was her husband, and begged Osen
was
to return
offered
to Conobar's
by
side with her.
Conobar
But when Flemeth
wealth
and Osen
to wed
entered
his
Highever,
wife,
they were
and
captured
she
by
actually told him to
Conobar's
do
men,
it because she
and
loved
Osen
him.
was slain in front of Flemeth's
So
eyes.
everyone gets it wrong.
Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar. But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth. Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle ran red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men. The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many chastened men, and with their help, begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds.
So...
Yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind? My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it. Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
My dude do got blood on him. It's because I be killing that pussy, baby.
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dry flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers.
I have the fucking stream listed as mature.
Mother
I don't
called
give a
them
fuck.
Andrastis Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
With that being said, do the double save because I'm a psychopath like that. Alright boys, I actually am gonna go to bed this time. Sorry, I know you just jumped in here, Gage, and I know you just hopped in a bit ago, Michael, but got work. I'm streaming from 6 to 11 tomorrow, though. Tomorrow's Wednesday? Tomorrow's Wednesday, yep. So it'll be 6 to 11. I'll be doing more of Dragon Age, probably some Dead by Daylight as well. Work is for Trumps, I agree. Fuck work, bro. If only I could sit around and play games all day and get paid for it. If only. But anyways, I appreciate you guys coming in, stopping by. I guess that'll be on tomorrow. If you're interested, Gage, me and Michael were talking about doing some Sea of Thieves this weekend. So if that's something you're interested in, you could hop in on that. Otherwise, for everyone else, you can follow me at Twitch the DCat on Twitter for any kind of updates. You can check my schedule there. I'll post when I'm going live. We'll do polls for games I'll be playing. My YouTube is the DCat. I upload all my YouTube or all my streams to there directly. So if you miss anything or if you want to catch up on games or anything I'm doing, you can catch up on there. Otherwise, I'll be alive tomorrow. You guys have a good rest of your night, and I will catch you guys later.